Hello and welcome to a wonderful weekend in Austin, Texas. I have driven up here from my area of Texas to visit some friends, which you'll see in just a moment. I did a video, how much is a weekend in Astana, Kazakhstan? And then I got some comments that were like, well, how much is a weekend in the US? Because I am an American. And I thought Austin, Texas would be a great place to do another video like this, showing you how much a weekend is, because Austin is such an up-and-coming, new, sparkly, shiny tech city. It's not a new city. It's been around for a while. It is the capital of Texas. So let's go to the first event on Saturday, which is lunch with my friend. Rocky, roll the footage. Hello. Okay, so we're at the first place called The Front Page. Gabby picked it. By the way, this is Gabby, my best friend. Hi. I've come to Austin to visit her and another friend as well. And this is the first stop of the day. And we've both never been here before.
No, this
right?
is our first time.
So I got Kite in the Rain sandwich, which is like a tofu-based sandwich. And what do you get?
I got the sliced sourdough caprese, so caprese salad in sandwich form, which is my favorite of two things, the caprese and bread.
Yes. We also got cheesy bread, so more bread.
Yes. And then our fun little drinks.
I forgot about this lemonade.
Mixed with sparkling water.
Tastes like lemonade mixed with sparkling water. It's good. And the total, this is plus tip, is $39.64. And somewhere here I'll put up where my individual cost was for your reference. But let's dig in.
It's tasty.
I'm very sweaty now, but I've made it to Mount Bonnell or Bonnell. It is a little viewpoint where you can see a large expanse of Austin. I have a little bit of time after lunch where I thought I'd hike up here. It's not actually a hike. I thought it would be at least 10 minutes. It's about 3 minutes, 5 if you're slow, up some stairs. Mount Bonnell is the highest point in Austin. This is a cool little place to take tourists like me to come see a bird's eye view of some of Austin. Below us is the Colorado River. Austin has a huge watershed underneath it that supplies a lot of water to various areas of Texas. It is so hot. I brought my own water with me because I am burning up, but this is free 99 except for the gas it takes you to drive here, and I'm not including gas in this video. I've seen people come and go, and people stay here approximately 5 minutes, so it's not something that will take up a lot of your time, but it's a nice little view of Austin. And I'm gonna get out of the sun because I am burning up.
Hi, friends.
This is my best friend Katerina.
Hi. So today we're going to Barton Springs. It's a very popular destination here in Austin, especially in the summertime when it's 98 degrees Fahrenheit outside, around 40 degrees Celsius, because the springs, since it's a natural spring, stays nice and cool. So Austin residents get a discount. Foreigners like Rocky have to pay full price. So we're gonna get our tickets to go inside and go swimming.
How much is it for residents?
$5.
And $9 for non-residents like me.
There is a free side. It's actually called Barking Springs because dogs are not allowed on this side of the springs, but they are allowed on the free side. And so you can also go to the free side. It just doesn't get as deep and it's not as well maintained, obviously, but there is a free option.
I didn't know, so Katerina's forcing me to pay money.
That's correct. That's me. That's Rocky.
I haven't dove in a while.
White. my god, it's freezing.
At the Yule celebration. Oh yeah.
I was there. And everybody was dressed up, and I was literally wearing my father's stained sweater.
Well, told me to cover up at that party too. So
Really?
yeah.
At least I was fully covered.
That's right. At least you were chaste. I love that we're getting my gossip on camera.
It's okay.
I think I trust you.
I did too in the How Expensive is a Sauna. I also filmed gossip then.
Yeah?
And I kept a tiny portion in.
Oh yeah.
But it was like completely
devoid of context.
Yeah, you couldn't get it.
As long as you, no self-identifying information. But if you want me to be like, and she's crazy,
and they were roommates.
2 hours later.
and we're at Bolden Creek Cafe.
What?
Bolden Creek Cafe.
You introduce it.
For dinner, we decided to go to Bolden Creek Cafe. It's a really pretty well-known, like moderately famous and much beloved place in Austin. It's an entirely vegetarian and vegan restaurant, but loads of people come here regardless just because the food's so good. So we've got some tacos, we've got spicy chipotle pecan pesto, which is my personal favorite. I even got it with my taco. And then Rocky got their veggie royale, I think, which is like their take on the veggie burger. Oh yeah, your family was fine with you coming up to Austin. They weren't like, Rocky, don't go.
No, they were fine. They know it's you, so.
Hello! So, it is the second day of the weekend. Last night, we finished the food. It was very good. Thank you, Katarina, for taking me.
Yeah.
And where are we today?
Today we're getting brunch, even though it's afternoon, but that's what we call it in Austin.
Yeah, I pointed this out that it's afternoon and it's not brunch time, but
Brunch goes until 3 p.m. or so here in Austin, so it counts. We're having brunch at Pacha Cafe. It's not as famous a restaurant, I would say, but it's very beloved by locals. It recently moved locations, so it's closer to UT Austin, so it might also gain in popularity or notoriety now that it's a little closer to kind of like the hub of the city, too. I think they're most well known, or I love them the most for their fruit-filled pancakes. So I got a pear and apple with cinnamon fruit-filled pancake, and then we're splitting an omelet.
yes. So we're having an omelet with some goat cheese in it. I'm not sure if I like goat cheese, but we're gonna try it. And I also got a fruit-filled pancake because I miss pancakes.
Thank you.
And mine has strawberries in it. I was trying to decide between strawberries and blueberries, and I chose strawberries because I missed it.
And we got some drinks.
Yes, it's a drinks.
I got the Pacha latte, and you got the Pacha.
Mate.
I don't have a PhD. I know that. I already want one, right? For my job, I should get one.
All right, so we finished eating at Pacha, and I think it has some connection to, I don't know, Pacha. I think that's in Russian. It's something to do with religious Christianity because there's like a little priest on the picture, I guess. So
The other logo.
related to some Slavic language, maybe,
Or Pacha from Emperor's New Groove. The character.
or Pacha from Emperor's New Groove.
But no llamas.
Yes, no llamas and no Pacha there either.
That's true.
No Incan Empire type of stuff. I think it's Incan Empire. What's our next activity?
Now we're going stand-up paddleboarding on Lake Austin. It has many names.
Ladybird?
It's Ladybird Lake or Lake Austin. But I don't think it's actually a lake. I think it's technically a river. I think it's technically part of the Colorado. But we call it Lake Austin or Ladybird Lake. But we're gonna go, stand-up paddleboarding, really popular spot for that, or for kayaking, or for canoeing. So
Yes, it's so hot here in Austin this summertime. I know you're seeing 2 water activities, but it's too hot to do anything else.
that's the way to do Austin in the summer. Like the summer is actually my favorite season in Austin, but only because you have to do it right. You have to do the water activities.
Yes. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna switch cameras because this one's not waterproof, and I didn't bring my waterproof camera, so we're going to iPhone quality. guy we just saw, but I'm gonna jump off. So I'll see you at the top.
I see Rocky. I think they've been accepted by the community of jumpers. We'll see if they can, as they say in this group, send it. Will they be able to send it? Nice. 10 out of 10 from the judges.
You touched the bottom.
You do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did. We finished stand-up paddleboarding, or as Katarina calls it, supping.
Oh yeah.
We supped.
We supped. What's up?
And I had a great time. I've never stand-up paddleboarded before, or I've never supped before. It's my first time supping, but it was expensive.
Oh yeah, it was. But we got our money's worth by staying out longer than 2 hours.
Yeah, so for unlimited amount of time, it's $55, and we chose that. 1 hour was 25?
Yes,
Something
correct.
like that, but 1 hour would be too little, I think.
Yeah. That time, in 1 hour, you're just stressed the whole time about like,
Are we gonna make it back?
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
So now we're going to a restaurant called El Dorado Cafe. Again, maybe like moderately well known in Austin, but beloved by the people that know it. It's a Tex-Mex spot. They specifically call themselves Tex-Mex comfort food. So they don't just have like your normal Tex-Mex fare of like enchiladas and tacos. They also have like garlicky mashed potatoes and yeah, some other stuff. So we're gonna go feast since we've been out on the river. We were sporty, time to be hungry.
A few moments later.
So it's a 55-minute wait. So
Very typical for Austin.
we have some time. It's not a small establishment in there either. It's like a normal size.
It's just a foodie city. Everyone's out and about eating food.
Eating expensive food.
Yeah.
So, Katarina, outside of the video, was talking about Austin and stuff. So I wanted to ask her, like, why do you like Austin? Why is it a cool city? Because honestly, I think it's such a cool city. I haven't been here very often, but I was like, it's amazing here. But why do you like it?
I like that there's like lots of different water activities, like fun things to do outside. I feel like it is for Texas. Like, Houston is maybe a little bit better in terms of the arts culture, but I think second to Houston, it has like good museums, good theater productions, like there's lots of improv shows or like lots of things to do in terms of the arts, lots of really good food, and the people are nice, temperature agrees with me. Yeah, I think it's just a mix of like lots of different activities, but chill vibes and good climate for me.
It feels very young and hip and cool. I don't know.
That's why 3 different reality TV shows have been filmed here recently.
3. Which ones were they?
Queer Eye, The Ultimatum, and a show called 20 Somethings.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But that's how cool Austin is. That's how cool Texas could be, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
And not all states get a reality shows.
No, that's true.
Yeah, so-
Honestly, the fact that it's the capital of Texas has nothing to do with the fact that I like it.
No, me neither. I didn't even consider it.
Yeah, lots of options.
And you can meet a lot of different types of people here, like from
Yeah.
what I've seen. Like
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people you would never see in Kazakhstan. Thank you for taking me around.
Yeah.
I had no idea anything to do here, obviously, so I relied on you heavily.
It's been nice.
It's been wonderful. Because we waited so long, I was so hungry, I didn't think to film narration, but here we go. We had super queso, which is queso, black beans, pico de gallo, and guacamole. Absolutely great. Chef's kiss, delicious. I had tostadas and roasted garlic mashed potatoes. Both were delicious. And I also decided to try the house margarita because I was like, I'm in Texas, I should have a margarita. It wasn't that great, sadly. But overall, the meal was wonderful.
Like the students in the classes, like I know them. They're all very nice, and they're smarter than me.
And after dinner, we went back to Katarina's place to play Mario Party 5. I was supposed to win first.
I'll go down here.
Nice. Yeah.
Go, 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 go!
Yeah, we got
Go, go, go! No! That's what you get.
And then I lost, but I did buy an ice cream at Walmart for $1, and it was delicious. And we didn't go party or anything, which would cost more money, more alcohol money. So let's talk about the total for this weekend. The total was $166.03. That is for one person, one weekend in Austin, eating out for 2 meals and also doing activities those 2 days. Now, I would like to mention that, of course, people don't always eat out and do activities every day of the weekend. I'm just showing an example of what you could do. So the price might be higher than one's average life in Austin, Texas. The same as my previous video for how expensive it was the weekend in Astana. Not everybody goes out all the time during the weekend, you know, so these prices could be a little bit more expensive than usual. I'm not going to calculate if this is like more expensive or more cheap compared to the amount of money that you make in the country, because that's frankly too much math for me. And I want to thank Gabby and Katerina and everybody else I saw up in Austin. It was great. And I'm hoping to continue the series of how expensive is a weekend in insert city name. Where will I go to next? What weekend will I spend? You might find out not soon, but later. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.